This document is the specifications grading pathway checklist for English 110. Each student in the class will have their own copy of this document and can track their pathway by using the document. You'll take this document and make a copy of it, put your name in front of it to name it, put it in the shared folder in your Google Drive, and then as you move through the class, you can track your work by highlighting or shading in, however you'd like to do that, in these boxes below. The instructions are here at the top. You're going to highlight the ready and not ready for the work that you complete in the class. Some of the assignments might say satisfactory or unsatisfactory or pass fail. It's the same as ready, not ready. And not to make it more complicated, but Canvas will not let us use those words. So on Canvas, you will see complete and incomplete. Complete will have a check mark, incomplete will have an X mark. When you see this document, be careful with the various token rules up here at the top. They're spelled out. You can also look them up on the syllabus, but it seemed like it would be most convenient to have the information here at the top on when and how you can use tokens. For more detail, you can link over to the syllabus here. What you see in the pathways is actually copied over from the section of the syllabus that looks like this. There's an entire section on specifications grading, and then there's also on Canvas a lesson and explanation of specification grading along with a video that goes into more detail. If I were the student in the class and I was marking up my work in this pathway, I would come in and I would choose a color highlight and I would highlight like this, and then I would probably use the little highlighter tool and stay with the same color so that it wasn't a huge mess. The other thing you could do is you could turn the boxes a color by coming up here to the little icon here with the paint bucket, and the background color you could change it like this and shade in that way. I think it's best to keep it a digital document because it will be living inside of where the work for the classes are stored in the Google Drive. The other thing that's really nice about this is that you could highlight something and you could use the comment box to put something off to the side. So let's say that you didn't do a perusal and it was due on Friday, the 27th of January. And what you could do, that would probably actually be several perusals in. So at the time that you made a mark like that, let's just pretend you've done 4 perusals. So you've got those shaded in. And then this one, you didn't do it and you're going to cash in a token. You come over here and you put token for skipped perusal on 1/27. And then you leave a comment like that. And you're doing really good record keeping. You know completely what's happening to you as far as your choices that you're making in the class. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that comment and the shading that I made it so that it's a pure document again. I also set it up so that you can take some notes in here if you want to take notes in various places. A few of the things might change, like it's really hard for me in advance to say exactly how many in-class activities we're going to have because it depends on, sometimes we need more time to finish something in class and I'll cut an activity out or I'll combine things behind the scenes and my students never know that I've done that. So the number of this is not fixed. It's close, but I can't promise that these numbers are going to be 100% exact because I could shift a few things around. That's why the token use is framed as far as how many you can skip. So you'll see that up here. So that way, even if the numbers up here change a little, the number that you can skip stays the same. Information on papers is down in here. At the very end, there is a e-portfolio at the tail end of the class. The absences are here, and if you go down to the next part, you can do the total tokens down here. And if you type in the box, this is just going to get longer. I'll just do some fake typing, so you can do it like that. So as you move through the document and you add notes and comments and things, it'll get a little bit longer. And what you're also going to see is that the 3 pathways are here, the A, the B, and the C. So it's possible as you're moving through the class that if you're in one pathway, you might switch to another. But the biggest thing to know is that if you choose a an A pathway at the beginning and you miss a certain number of things, you're already automatically going to be down there in the B pathway. So just be careful tracking so that you know what's going on. And again, the little rules for what you can miss are off to the side. Oh, I need to add those to the top part. I will do that. I just caught that's not there. So the little rules under each will be off to the side. And then there's the little explanation at the top. Thanks for watching.